So I'm actually going to make this as sort of like an informational, just in case people don't know what they're getting into kind of thing. This is for anybody who they're personally going to go through it or have children, because it seems to be more of a when you're young thing. If anybody is getting a labial frenectomy or a gum graft, because I just had to have both. But it seems that I did my research, and a labial frenectomy, where you get the tissue that connects your lip to your gums cut, usually because it's causing some kind of gum problems or speech impediment. My brother actually had the lingua frenectomy, the one under your tongue. He's had that one done, so I saw what he went through. If you're getting a frenectomy in general, I mean, here I can kind of tell you what I went through. Exactly a week ago, I had it done. For the first couple of days, actually really up until about yesterday, this was really tender. If I moved my lip the wrong way, like really used this muscle, it would hurt. Not for a long period of time. Like, it was just kind of like a maybe 2-3 seconds worth of kind of like pain. It would shock me, and I would realize, don't move my lip. Right now, it's pretty much healed over. It's still a little tender if I move my lip the wrong way, but it's, I mean, a week. I didn't expect it to heal this fast, actually. My brother said the tongue took a little longer because you're constantly moving your tongue, whereas this, I mean, it's so far down that it kind of just sits there. It's either thanks to that or the wax. I can't tell, but now I have a dimple right here, like a bigger dimple than I did. Probably won't be able to see, but there's nothing there anymore. When it was healing, it looked white like dead skin. That just goes away as it heals. If you're getting a gum graft, sorry to say, but that's a little more painful. Weirdly enough, this will hurt at the beginning. This will hurt if you just screw it up. It didn't hurt. It felt weird. I didn't bleed that much from this one. The wax fell off almost as soon as I got home. I slept a lot for the first 2-3 days because I was on Vicodin constantly and other like heavy painkillers, so I slept a lot, which was helpful. You do drool. I don't know if it's from that, or both, but I drooled like crazy for the first couple of days. You have to be so careful you don't hit it. Food getting up there, it really doesn't stick, so I mean, I haven't had peanut butter, so don't go for something like peanut butter, but just regular food, not that bad. They tell you first day or two, cold and soft foods, which is amazing. But recently, you know, you're able to eat hot foods, and I had stir fry about 2 nights ago, and I burned that area, and it has hurt ever since, but it feels like now it's kind of like helped it heal faster. I'm not really sure, but it hurts. If they cut it a little close to your teeth will hurt, because it feels like someone took, you know, when you go to the dentist and they do that flossing thing, and they end up like putting they're using razors to floss your teeth basically, and you're bleeding everywhere and it hurts. Kind of what it feels like. So talking, actually it's hurting right now because it's so tender. Keep talking to a minimum. Lots of cold foods will really help it feel okay, and they tell you to do salt rinses. And my doctor, I guess you say doctor, dentist, whatever, prescribed the mouthwash that's used for gingivitis, and I guess I'm supposed to rinse that 2 times a day. So far it's going pretty well. It's not too bad. It's just that spot in the last couple of days has been pretty painful. But after a week, it's nice to have this heal up. And then I get the stitches off of my gum graft. So this has only felt weird. Every so often it'll feel like someone tightened braces. And I've had braces twice, so I know what that feels like. So it kind of felt like the day or two after when they tightened braces, it was really sore because the stitches are wrapped around each tooth. So I'll have to see what it's like once the wax comes off. So far this has protected it. If you do get this done, a gum graft, I highly recommend trying to keep the wax on. It makes life so much easier. Except for my tongue. Maybe it's because I have a little bit of a big tongue, but every so often it hurts trying to keep it in such a confined space that I have to sit here and like let my tongue hang out of my mouth. I hope that's been somewhat informative. It's not that bad, especially if you have a small kid and they're kind of freaked out about getting a frenectomy. Just tell them it doesn't hurt that much, especially afterwards. Just tell them to be very careful moving their lip. I can't speak for the tongue one, but the lip one is really easygoing. As long as you just keep talking and lip movement to a minimum, they'll be fine. So I hope that helps, and if you're a regular vlog watcher, I will talk to you all later. So bye.